always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me.
Peace and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name's Olivia, and today I want to get into something that I know some of us struggle with, and that is managing our expectations. I'm in my seatbelt, still warming up my car. Um, those times when we have a vision in our heads of how things should go, but reality just doesn't line up with that. Yep, I've been there too, and it's frustrating, overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like everything you planned has just completely fallen apart. So today I want to talk about why that happens and how we can better manage our expectations to help us navigate through this thing called life with more peace, clarity, and less disappointment. We all have expectations, whether it's about our career, relationships, or even the way we want our day to go. We build these visions in our minds. We set these standards for ourselves and others, often without realizing that life doesn't always work according to our plans. Maybe we expect someone to show up for us in a certain way, or we imagine that things will go smoothly, but what happens when reality hits and it's not what we envisioned? It can be disappointing. It can feel like a failure. But here's the thing, not everything is going to go exactly the way we imagined it, and that's okay. It's how we react in those moments that matter. So let's break this down for a second. There are healthy expectations, and then there are unrealistic ones. Healthy expectations are grounded in reality. They come from a place of understanding and clarity about what is possible. Unrealistic expect Unrealistic expectations, on the other hand, are based on assumptions, wishful thinking, or even trying to control something that is, you guessed it, out of our hands. Out of our hands, right? So, an example of a healthy expectation is knowing that your work-life balance requires consistent effort and boundaries. An unrealistic expectation might be thinking that everything will always be perfect and smooth without any setbacks. But as I'm quickly learning, life isn't perfect, and it's okay to adjust our mindset accordingly, right? Adjust. Just trying to warm up. Um, oh gosh. Okay. When we hold on to unrealistic expectations, we set ourselves up for disappointment. The gap between what we imagine and what actually happens creates frustration, anxiety, and stress. It's like a mental and emotional tug of war. You expect one thing, but life serves you something entirely different. And instead of rolling with it, roll with me, we get stuck in the discomfort of unmet expectations. I am the queen of it, right? Well, not anymore. I'm working on it, but um it's super uncomfortable. Um like I I may have had a vision for my day and it just goes to shit, right? You may have a vision for your day, your relationship, your goals, and when things don't go according to plan, it can feel like a letdown. But it's not the setback that defines us, it's how we choose to respond. So, how do we manage our expectations with grace? That part, grace. Let's go back. How do we manage expectations with grace? How can we manage our expectations without being crushed by disappointment? I actually wrote down a few things this morning And I think that hopefully they'll help you too. First, you have to ground yourself in reality. Start by being realistic about your goals and your relationships, and set expectations that are flexible and rooted in reality. Understand that things will go wrong at times, and that is okay, right? Flexibility is so key. Two, be open to communicating clearly. With others, communicate your needs and expectations clearly, but also be open to hearing theirs. Setting boundaries is important, but also give space for understanding and compromise. Not everything needs to be perfect, but everything should be communicated respectfully, right? What else? Number 3, accept that you can't control everything. Sometimes the best thing we can do is accept what we can't control. I think I just did a video about that. I'll probably tag it. But anyway, you can't control other people's actions or life's timing, but you can control how you respond. Let go of the need to control everything and embrace the flow of life as it is. It's about doing your best and letting go of the rest. Do your best, let go of the rest. Okay. Be kind to yourself. It's okay if things do not go as planned. That doesn't mean you failed. That doesn't mean you failed. That doesn't mean you failed. Give yourself grace when things don't go right, because life is a journey, not a freaking checklist, Olivia. Practice patience with yourself. Yeah. Yeah. It's a journey, not a checklist. I like that. At the end of the day, managing expectations isn't about getting everything perfect or controlling every situation. It's about being realistic, being compassionate with yourself, and embracing the natural flow of life. The natural flow of life. The more you accept that things won't always go as planned, the more peace you'll find in the process. Let's let that sink in a little bit. The more you accept that things won't always go as planned, the more peace you'll find in the process. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes those surprises are exactly what we need to grow and evolve. Don't be afraid of the bumps in the road. The detours often lead to the best lessons. That's all I have, because I got to get to this gym before I clock in. Okay? But as always, I love to hear from you. How do you manage your expectations when things don't go as planned? What steps have helped you? Because I sure could use some. Drop your thoughts, comments, feedback in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Share it with a friend, or 2 or 3 or 4. Until next time, I love you all.